Hello guys, welcome back to Photographics Academy. So today we're going to be looking at something super cool. Very simple, right? Today I'm going to be showing you how you can transfer styles into your image. So let's say you see a style on IG or on any website that you get your inspiration, and you have your image you want to transfer that style to, but also want to retain your originality of your image. In this particular one, I'm going to be showing you how to do that exactly using your AI. And of course, we'll still combine it in Photoshop because we'll still want to make sure we retain the originality of our image. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. These are the images we are going to be using, this particular one here and this particular one. And these are the styles we are going to try to recreate on our image. So first of all, very simple. I have a master prompt, right? That once I upload it into my Gemini, it's going to do the job for me. So if you want to gain access to that master prompt, make sure that you register for our upcoming photo manipulation and retouching masterclass. Of course, we'll be giving you this master prompt and a whole lot of other stuff. So moving forward, I come over here with my image. I just drop it. Now, if you're using this prompt, make sure that your own image is the first one and that your reference is the second one, right? Because the master prompt is designed to listen to it like that. So just come over here, copy our prompt and paste it in. So once it finishes loading, this will turn blue. Once it turns blue, send it out. And let's wait for the results. Nice one. Look at that. See the way the colors are even spilling into her dress. The composition on point. My joy has come. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just click over here and download it into the same folder where the rest are, so we don't end up misplacing it. So it says downloading full size. Maybe we'll locate it later. So the second one, let's try the style and see how it handles it. So this is the image, right? I don't really know how this is going to look on this red background, but let's see. We'll place it right over here and we attach our prompt to it. So once it's finished loading, we'll send it out. You know, sometimes AI can be crazy. It says, I cannot fulfill this request. So sometimes it might pick your prompt as spam. It might pick your prompt as, something it cannot do. But of course, it can do it. All you need to do sometimes is to take some few steps back, wait for it for a minute, refresh, and get back to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this one off, open another Gemini, try it again. If it doesn't work, then we might need to leave it for the moment. Then I will show you how to retake your original textures and your original every other thing in Photoshop. So when you are doing your own, you can be able to do that unlimited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load it up again, place it right here, then place this one right here and drop our prompt. Wait for it to load. And maybe extend the particular search engine we are using. So let's do advanced maths and code, something quite advanced, the pro, then send it out. Beautiful. I love this, except for the fact that it's now adding her dress. So let's see if we can just say remove the extra dress. The extra dress on the floor. Let's see how that works. Beautiful. This works for me perfectly. All I need to do is just to download it. Just wait for it to download the full size. All right, downloaded. So what we're going to do is that we're going to load up the two particular images that we downloaded just right now. So we'll have both of them in Photoshop, right? This is the first one, which is for this and the other one. So what we're going to do is I will come here, use our move to drag it and place it directly over our objects. Should be properly fitting in. Hold your alternate to just scale it in. Make sure it fits in, press OK. So you can change the blend mode to difference to make sure you have it perfectly fitted. So if you look over here, our image is perfectly fitted. Press, go back to normal. So now, to restore your face, all you need to do is just to create a mask. right? But I don't think this changed her quite a lot. But in case your own changes, just create a mask for it over here and restore your original image back. See the way I'm restoring it with a low opacity brush, right? Then, of course, once I do that, I have to go back to my curves and make sure I blend the colors to match what we just created. We have to add that magenta. And of course, the tiny bit of the yellow, so that when you zoom out, it doesn't look off. So this is it without the colors we just added. This is it with the colors. And that is just how you do. So maybe you want to get a little bit more of light on your objects and maybe darken down from the background a bit. Press Ctrl I, use your brush, painting some light into her face, right, so that she stands out in the image. Now, of course, I'm going to remove this Gemini logo down here. Just use my remove tool, click on it, and it's gone. Once it's gone, save your image. The job is done. Bring in the second one. Of course, you can decide to add sharpening and all of that, but this is just for demonstration purposes, and I love the result. So this is the second image we'll have right here, and this is the one we created. Use your move tool, drag it, and place it over your object. Just like this. And of course, scale it in to fit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it directly so that it assumes the size automatically. Just like this. Okay, so we'll have it right there in the center. Once we scale it in and it fits, you can change the blend mode to difference to make sure you get it fitting in perfectly. So you see the way I'm using my move tool to move it around. All I'm trying to do is to make sure I get her face fitted in properly. Once you get that fitted in properly, you are good to go. Because it's only the face that we are going to be restoring. Every other thing is basically the same thing. So have it here, press enter. Change the blend mode back to normal. So all I need to do now is to create a mask for it. Come for the face area and just get her face back. But I actually love the result I have here. So you see the way I'm getting the face back to make sure we do not lose her face. So I think we need to be a bit more careful down here so that we don't lose the hand entirely. So you see that? Okay, so that didn't work. We'll have to do a little bit of more work with our difference. The face didn't fit in exactly the way it should, so we're having some double mouth, double hand. So this is the lips properly aligned, right? So with the lips aligned, we need to push the eye off a bit. Come back again, make sure they are aligned. Push to the side a little bit more. Press enter. Check it out again. Okay, this will work. Change the blend mode back to normal. So now let's try restoring the face again and see how it works. So restore the eye, very important. The nose, the mouth. And these basically three areas are what is creating that difference. We can leave every other one the same way it is and just use our curves to blend it in. Blend it in and it looks perfect. Now this is the before and this is the after. All I need to do is just to use my remove tool and fix this particular logo down there and we are good to go. Once I'm done, press Ctrl Save and I will save it. Remember, we already have the image in our system. All we just did is that we placed the new one on top of it and masked it out. And that is basically how you can transfer any style into your image. Let's go back to what we have in the original folder. Yeah, you see, we now have our image style perfectly transferred over our image. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. Do make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you subscribe, click on the notification bell to get notified every single time we drop a new video. Thank you. See you on the next one.